Good day, everyone. May peace and blessings be upon you. This is Iman Saime coming to you from Orange County, California, clinical social worker with my weekly videos and raising awareness about mental health and topics that could enhance your relationships with yourself and people around you. Today, I want to talk about a very sore spot that I see over and over in relationships. And this might resonate with you in a very painful way. It might trigger things in you. And if it does, I ask you to stop watching and come back to it when you are ready. Often when we get into relationships without really understanding ourselves, without having self-awareness about our emotions and how our upbringings and our relationship with our parents have affected us, we end up picking partners who will resemble our caretakers, our parents, mom, dad, not in physical appearance, of course, but in emotional capacity. And we expect them to fulfill the void that we have felt all our lives growing up. I often see it among women where they are constantly asking for validations and love and attentions and care, and they should be asking for that's part of being in a marriage, and it's beautiful to be felt from your husband and your wife and your partners, and to have these feelings reciprocated. But there is a level of neediness and validations and love that is asked for sometimes from your partner because you are trying to fulfill what you missed out on with your father or your mother. You end up bringing your baggage to the relationship, and you really live in this toxic cycle of sometimes you get validated, then he doesn't validate you, then it's like it's a cycle within you that you recreate over and over and over. It keeps re-triggering you. You don't love me enough. You don't tell me I'm beautiful enough. You don't tell me that you're proud of me. You don't tell me. You're looking for all these validations. And it's not really your partner's responsibility to fulfill. Again, our partners, our spouses, are to be gentle and kind and loving and sweet, and we need to reciprocate that as well. But sometimes we overdo it. It could be men or women. My experience mostly is with women. They go to their husbands to fulfill a void from their fathers. You're operating and you're building your entire marriage around a wound. I ask you to look deeper into that. There are things that your husband can't fulfill, but if you come to him unfulfilled, your expectations to him to fulfill it will be not in its place. He will feel not good enough. He will feel he doesn't know how to love you, how to make you happy. So the marriage will start revolving around you and around your pain and wound. And your kids will be learning. And the partners will start, growing apart emotionally because he can't fulfill what you need and you're always disappointed. The kids pay the price of that emotional unavailability within the partners for themselves, for each other, and for the kids. So if you want to know why sometimes we have difficult teenagers, we got to take responsibility. Everything has a root. Everything has a seed. You need to make sure what you're bringing forth is you looking at yourself. You have awareness of the way you're conducting yourself in the relationship, and you're carrying yourself. Your emotions are in check. You're able to self-regulate. You make peace with your past. And you really have contained expectation from your partner. That's how you can revive your marriage. We talk about couples therapy. Oh, you need to go to therapy. You need to go to therapy. And then everybody just talks about what's happening now. No. We need to go back to the root of why are things the way they are now in the marriage. In order for you to get to the root of something, you need to know where it came from. Again, I'm not saying that husbands and wives who are experiencing that kind of treatment or emotional emotional baggage that their spouse is bringing forth to be off the hook. No, you're still responsible to nurture that relationship and to love your partner and to express yourself and to be there for them and support them. But I'm talking to the partner who is bringing the wound from the outside of the marriage inside of the marriage. I hope this message is beneficial. Some of us have serious pain from our childhood, and I want to validate that. I really want you to know that as much as we wanted our parents to do certain things, at the end of the day, they did their best. And as I said in other videos, some of them they did their best and some of them they didn't. Now, what are you doing with the aftermath? You're already grown. You're in a relationship. Do not allow your childhood to hinder the growth and the beauty of your adulthood. I ask you to thrive. I ask you to heal and grow through it. You went through whatever you went through for a reason. What did you learn from it? Don't keep repeating it with your kids without you even noticing. I wish you healing. I wish you self-awareness. And I wish you a nice walk in nature this week to heal your soul and heart and rejuvenate your being. Don't be mad at me. Take care.